Hello everyone. So, this video, guys, we will be starting to present videos about the topic of OSINT or open source intelligence. So, guys, open source intelligence is all the data or the information that's collected from publicly available resources like Google, Yahoo, search engines, records, databases, public databases, all of the information and data that's collected from these resources uh, go under the cover of OSINT, guys. And OSINT is extensively used, guys, to gather information about, in different contexts. The most applicable context in these scenarios, guys, is the for intelligence purposes. So, when you have a target person or a target domain, a target website, a target email that you want to gather information from, you follow the techniques followed in the practice of OSINT, guys. So in this video, guys, we're going to start doing OSINT or gathering information about a domain. So we're going to show you how to do that. And I'm going to show you a set of tools that you can use to do open source intelligence on domain names. I mean, namely, these domain names might contain websites, hosted websites on them. They might not contain websites hosted on them. So the objective is to gather information about the domain and to see whether the domain has an owner, like owner name, record, DNS records, emails, websites, everything that's connected to the domain. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first tool, guy, which is DNS Enumeration. It's short for DNS Enumeration. DNS Enum, guys, uh, it's a very good tool to gather DNS information, DNS records about a specific domain. So let's start out and test this tool with google.com. So DNS Enum, we type no reverse prevent the tool from converting IPs to DNS names or names. And now we select the key enum for enumeration. And then if you want to gather information about the subdomains, or you want to see if the domain has subdomains on it, you specify a word list or leave the option for the tool to use Google or other publicly available resources to do that. I prefer to use word list for this, so I will select the switch F and go to the word list that's used by the tool, share, user, share, DNS, enum, DNS.txt, and then I put the domain name or the target domain name. In my case, it's google.com. Let's walk through the output over here. So, it's attempting now to do zone transfer. Okay, so let's start from here. So first I have the A record, okay, which corresponds to the IP address of the domain. Next, I have the name servers, Then I have the MX servers, where Google use their emails. Of course, they host their emails locally on their domain. And of course, the IP address of every email server. We go down, we see the transfer has failed. Then it's trying to search here, it's trying to find out if the domain has subdomains by scraping Google results, meaning that you put the domain name on Google and find out if Google could get you, results about the possible subdomains. This is what the tool is trying to do now. We go down. We can see here, now it's using the file that I have put it in the feed or as a word list. So the tool can use this file to find and brute force the possible domain names on google.com. As you can see, I have about google.com, I have accounts, google.com, the IP accounts, I think it's for Gmail, admin google.com, America, google.com, apps, archive. So you see, guys, you get a list of full record of the DNS server or the DNS records or the zone records of the specific domain. Of course, this is called zone transfer attack. Zone transfer attack, whether you retrieve, it's where you retrieve a copy of the domain's DNS zone in order to retrieve the DNS records for this domain. So this is the first tool, guys. It's very useful if you want to find information specifically about the DNS records of a specific target. This is a very good example, guys. If the attacker wants to initiate and conduct DNS poisoning attack, if they want to, the attackers want to, manipulate and mess with your DNS servers or mess with the target DNS target domain, they just need to know all of this information, guys, in order to conduct a successful DNS poisoning attack. DNS poisoning attack, it's where uh, the attacker tries to change one of the DNS records to point to his or their own domain servers. An example would be, guys, so the attacker now has information about the name servers. So now he can go ahead, okay, and conduct a DNS poisoning attack to change the name servers, okay, to his own name servers. What's going to happen is when you open google.com, it's not going to retrieve the content hosted on these name servers. It's going to retrieve the content and open the contents of the attacker's name servers, mainly the attacker's site, for different purposes. Like some attackers do it for driving traffic for their website, including their search engine rankings. Some do it, for just driving people to their website in order to download some malicious file. So that's the first tool I want you to know about, DNS enumeration. Now, we have another tool, guy, which is Fierce. Fierce specifically is very good for retrieving subdomains or name servers. So use the word or the tool Fierce, and then you put DNS. Here you put the target site, google.com, and a good use of this tool is to specify the threats. Threads, not threats. Threads is, to determine how the tool, how fast the tool is in performing its task. So threads, let's say 10. Okay, so here you can see the first thing the tool has retrieved is the name servers. Now it's trying to do zone transfer, but I think it's not gonna be successful since they are doing transfer privacy for these kind of domains. Next, it's gonna try to pull the subdomains of google.com. Okay, while this is in progress, let me go to the third tool, which is the most exciting tool, guys, in the field of open source intelligence. Now, as you can see, it is just doing the subdomains. So enough of DNS enumeration. Let's go now to the real stuff, guys. So let's go to Multigo. All of you know Multigo, guys. So Multigo is a tool for performing full-scale open source intelligence, gathering information about everything you want. You can see desktop computer, it gathers information about email, conversations, phone, company. You have many, many, many modules over here for that suit all of your needs. So drug dealer, unlicensed dealer in narcotics. So you just need to specify the entity which matches your query. In my case, I am looking to find information about a specific domain. So I select the domain, drag it over here. Let me do this guy. Now, I can move this. Okay, so now, guys, I want to find all possible information about this domain. Okay, so we found the information, we harvested the information about the DNS servers. It's so technical. Now let's see, guys, what can we find using Multigo about a specific domain. First, we need to configure the options that will be used in the search. So I have here, if you are not very familiar with this tool, guys, just select all transforms. It's gonna run everything that Multigo has in order to find all of the information about the domain you are trying to, discover. So, but if you have a specific query, if you know what you're doing, if you know what you're looking for in this domain, you just can select the specific query, guys. So here is asking for the API key for the shouldn't. Okay, let me close this again. So all transforms, let's see what we have over here. As you can see, you can search for DNS records, mail servers, emails, phone numbers. And for now, I'm going to go back and run all of the transforms I have. Okay, so I'm going to select all transforms and click on that. It asks me for the shouldn't API key. All of you know shouldn't, which is the terrible guy. So you go to shouldn't, create an account, retrieve the API key, and paste it over here. And click on remember these settings. Hopefully this API key will work. Click on run. Let's see what's we're gonna. Oh no, 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 no. I think I selected the wrong domain. I don't want this. No. Okay, let's click new. Let me click X on that. Don't save. Let's grab this over here and put the domain in question. So let me reveal a secret to you guys. I'm trying to, harvest information about a specific domain. So let me, or, I don't know, reveal to you or not. Okay, let's google.com and let's run all transforms. So let's see here. Whoa, 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 whoa. So names, phone numbers. So it didn't finish yet. I think it's finished. No? Okay, let's go back. So, so as a huge domain like google.com, you're gonna find too many information to process and handle. Okay, guys, so let me cancel google.com. Let me go for something simpler. Like, let me select this domain and run all transfer against that. But let me run a new project. It's better. Don't save. New project, domain, and okay, all transforms. Let's see, guys. So now it's running all of the modules that the tool has to present you all the information that it can harvest from the public available resources. Don't underestimate, guys, the public records or the search engines. You can find, much information about any person, any entity, only from search engines. You don't need to hack. You don't need to find. People right now in these days, they put too much information about themselves in the internet. It's incredible. How can you use the internet or search engine or public resources to find every single detail about everyone, even domains, websites, persons, people, IPs, whatever. So it said it's finished, but I don't think it pulled everything. Transform and rich domain. Okay. So the transform has finished, but I don't see any results. Why? Okay, let me make sure that the okay, we change domain. Um, let's select. I don't want to overwhelm the tool with public domains, guys. Let me see what I have domains over here. So I think I had come up with the domain. So Hack5, I think Hack5 will allow me to test their domain since I'm their customer. Wait, let me. Okay, so let's try this guy. Probably some of you might know Hack5. They are hacking tools stored in the United States. I'm the regular customers. I buy a lot of tools from them. So let me test their domain, hack5.com, and let's see here. Simultaneously, let me run another graph over here. Let me put, I think the tool has stopped working for some reason. Let me select this one. No, no, don't do it. Okay. So I put this here and put this guy over here. No. I think there's something wrong with this. Oh, okay. Was it freezing? I know this is very overwhelming. Let me delete this guy. No. Okay. So our guy over here, I think I have did something by mistake. Let me run the transfer. Okay. So I can see over here, guys, everything about this domain. As you can see, Hack5 guys, they have other domains like on with the extension of org, TV, Hack5. Let me see if they. I didn't know that actually. Hack5.tv, not TC. So it appears to be a valid domain. So over here we can see. Let me go down. This is the website, and this is probably the phone number of their host. Most probably this is the host number or their phone number. And this is the name servers. I think the transform hasn't finished yet. Or this is the only information we got about Hack5. There are subdomains that should be retrieved. So as you can see, guys, over here, it lists you the domains with different extensions, and it told you that there is a website over here. Okay, I need the name server. You can select any entity from here and extend the search and the query over this domain. So for example, I figured out that they have a website and go ahead and run all transforms on this website. Okay. So look at that. Yep, this is Multigo, guys. So over here, if you go up, you will see like this is subdomain on Hack5, and this is Grand Cayman. Who's this guy? I don't know. So this tool, guys, is it's like when someone dives in the sea. You have many entities. You have many, sections to look for. If you want to know and if you want to run the transfer modules of a specific entity, if you want to find more information about anything that you have found on this panel, just select it and run all transfer, for example, or run specific transfer if you know what you're looking for. So this is about the OSINT, guys, or the open source intelligence for domains. So I hope you find this video is somewhat helpful, and I hope I see you in the next video, guys.